I'm coming to you in my most flamboyant self, with wings and everything, because it's time that I practice what I preach. I'm teaching you all about visibility and leadership development and how to make your voice loud. And I cannot be preaching and not doing. So here I am, feeling exposed already. But I have my friend and my support system who is behind the scenes. Hi, Danya. And we're gonna do an intro video. I wanna answer all your questions that you guys have been asking. If you're new here, cool. This is the intro video where you get to know who the I am. And if you're from the people who have been with me throughout this journey, I'm happy that you're here. This is a proof that I'm listening to your requests. So this is how we're gonna do it, okay? We're gonna answer your questions. These are the questions that you have been sending me for the past 2 years that I haven't been answering. So Danya will be the voice of you guys, and I will try to answer in the most honest way. So let's go.
First question is, where are you actually from and how did you end up here?
Okay, let's go. How long do you have? So my name is Dua. In Arabic, it's Dua. And I go by Kandaka Dua. And since a lot of the people, actually the majority of the people who I deal with are English speakers, so the Ain doesn't exist, so it's Dua. So I'm from Sudan, and I'm currently living in Poland for the past 2 years. Quick history lesson. Something that a lot of people are not aware of about Sudan, my country, is the fact that in Sudan we had a civilization, the civilization of Kush. Our ancient civilization, the women were not just cooking and raising kids, the women were queens, but they were not just queens, they were strategic queens. There are a lot of examples. I'm actually going to mention some maybe in the description. Maybe you guys will be tempted to learn more about our civilization, but the thing is, the women were so strategic. They were the ones who were guiding the kings in wars, plotting the strategies of war. They were the brains. So the reason I'm really sticking to Kandaka is to shed more light on this. Whenever someone tells me, why is your name Kandaka? What does Kandaka mean? So I get the chance to tell people more a bit about my country. It's not just a war-shed country. We were way more than that.
What do we know about Queen Amani Shahidu?
Queen Amani Shahidu, we know about her jewelry. She was covered in jewelry. And she used to love, all Kushites women loved gold and jewelry.
Queen Amani Renas actually fought the Romans. Pretty powerful warrior queens, weren't they?
Yes, they led armies. And they used to go and really do lots of raids in southern Egypt. Queen Amani Ras, in one of the battles, she was blinded in one eye. So she became the queen with one eye. And in the year 22 BCE, the Romans make a treaty which benefits the Meroites, just to stop the fight between the two of them.
So yeah, that is who I am and where I come from.
Really cool.
Yeah, you didn't know this, I guess, yeah? How I landed here, the second part of the question, I'm not gonna forget that. So it's a long story that probably can be for another episode. But long story short, I was living in Sinai. It's a beautiful desert. It's not an island. It's a beautiful desert beach town. And I was there for the 4 years before I came to Poland. I was doing their marketing. I was helping more sports-related businesses and resorts and tourism. And then some connections in Poland lured me in to visit Poland. And boom, I have a Polish co-founder. And I founded an agency here. It's a marketing and personal branding consultancy. And 2 years passed in the blink of an eye. So that is basically question one.
Okay, second question is, how did you end up doing what you are doing?
So, okay, wow. I guess we all needed this rant, but this is a bit of a long story. So I have a bachelor degree in dentistry, class of 2012. In a past life, I was a dentist actually, and then the reason I got into dentistry is to satisfy mainly my parents. I wanted to be the golden child, you know, the doctor in the family. So I got to be the doctor, but to be honest, halfway through dentistry, halfway through it, I realized I am unhappy. I'm an unhappy person. The idea that my entire life will be in a clinic and that's it, like years will pass while I'm in this, drove me crazy. Keep in mind, I was really a golden child. I totally followed the rules, but this haunted me. The fact that, okay, so this is it. And I graduated because I have a tick in me that I have to finish the thing. So I graduated, gave the certificate to mom and dad. Here, hang it on the wall. I actually practiced for 2 years. And by 2014, I'm like, no, I cannot waste any more time in this. But the thing is, it was the boldest, the most brave thing that I ever did in my life, deciding to quit. And I was faced with so much, everyone thought I'm a failure. Literally everyone thought I'm a failure. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're a dentist. You'll make so much money. People still till this day tell me, you're a dentist, you know you can make so much money. I'm like, okay, I know, I hate it. But it was the most bold decision that my young self did. But like that was the most time I felt absolutely lost. Because I was only trying to do one thing, to become a dentist. So okay, I left it. What am I gonna do now? I was lost for a while. By the way, that was 2016, you know, the trend of where were you in 2016? That was me in 2016. So in 2016, I decided, okay, I'm gonna be lost. And I'm gonna enjoy the process of being lost because I had no idea what I am gonna do, but I knew that I want to experiment a lot of things. So I took myself from dentistry to call centers.